Aqua Soul family, what it do? It's your girl, Empress 777, here today with a general love message. You see how high that fire, what? It just kind of bursted into a flame. I didn't even have to sit it on the fire that long. I'm just saying, I'll get to that in a minute. It's your girl, Empress 777, here today with a general love message from my Aqua gang. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guys, please give me exactly what it is that I need to know. Reference to my Aquarius soul family, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. These messages are general, guys, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Y'all know how it goes. Cross watchers, place yourself where you belong in this story. So the energies may feel reversed at times. Just do that if you need to. Okay, can't be for every single Aquarius, right? So just take what resonates, like I just said, and leave the rest, guys. Take a moment and click that like button if you don't mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you enjoy the vibe here, that's free. Just click that like button. You may want to click the subscribe button as well, as I do upload for your sign quite often. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Like I just said, I mean, I thought we was going up in flames, y'all. I'm just saying. It didn't take anything for that to ignite. So I'm receiving that energy in several different ways. Either somebody has pissed you the fuck off, like to the highest specificity, or they will. Tarot is fluid, right? Past, present, future predictive. Or this could be in reference to the passion that someone still feels burning, right? It would be hidden passion though. This doesn't strike me as the type of person to wear their heart on their sleeves, just the energy that I'm receiving, right? This could be you are your person who still have feelings, but I mean, it was like instantaneous, the way that fire ignited. For some of you, this could be in reference to an old flame, right? Not necessarily a twin flame, right? Don't take me out of context, but an old flame, and it may have been quite some time since the two of you have connected with one another or have even engaged or spoken to one another. And it's like, soon as you do, soon as you speak, soon as you encounter one another, it's like time never flew. See, we have waiting until the smoke clears. Okay, so there was smoke. So this shit went up in flames. That's what that is, right? Right? This is a connection that possibly went up in flames. Did you burn this shit down or what? You like, well, I went to go get the propane, you know what I'm saying? I went to go get the lighter fluid and shit, bitch. I don't know. Like, I'm not about to incriminate myself. I feel like this is somebody who is approaching a crime scene, right? Which is you all's connection. They do know that that shit went up in flames. I feel like they were able to make it out safely because that ego is still holding on, right? I don't feel like there was an ego death that happened within that fire. You definitely set the fire though, okay? You don't have to incriminate yourself. I said what I said. You lit this shit the fuck on fire. You did. And they're possibly coming back to see if there's anything remaining there, right? If there's anything left. We have addiction. Child, I can fix this. Child, this has taken control of my mind, evidently. It's pretty evident that this is out of their control at this juncture. I don't care how long it's been. Waiting until the smoke clears. This person pissed you off, baby. Yeah, you didn't want anything left over. You didn't want anything remaining. We do have someone believing that they have the ability to rebuild this. I don't know if they'll have that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Right? I do not know. Like, what avenue are you going to take to rebuild this? Do you even have tools? Right? Do you have the tools to be able to do that? Or are you just desperate? Feels like a desperate plea, almost. Hoping you'll take the bait and believe. This person may have a bit of some ulterior motives, guys, if I'm honest, right? I'm going to pull some more cards, of course, but just energetically, you don't have the knowledge. You don't have the tools. You don't have the know-how. How the fuck you going to do this? Or are you just playing with me? Right? Are you just playing with me? Like, is this a game or how? How, Sway? How? I feel like the way that you burnt this down, whatever you did, not only did it come down quickly, right? Left nothing but ashes here. There's no foundation. There's no feelings. There's nothing. It triggered something within this individual that has now gotten their energy stuck to this ending. So like I said, I don't care how long ago this demise was, their energy is very much so still present with it. Borderline obsession. And the ulterior motives that I'm feeling is this mind games card, right? Like, almost gives me the energy of somebody who says what they need to say to get what they need to get. Right? Am I right? It's definitely what it's giving, guys. I feel like this person may have had some kind of hold over you in the past. You may have felt possessed by this connection because you was doing shit like you was in the Twilight Zone. Shit that you ain't never did before in relationships. And this motherfucker had you doing it. You couldn't even explain it to yourself. Like, bitch, what are you doing? Like, dude, what are you doing? Right? When you think back. So they almost feel like they still possess that same kind of power almost, right? Like, even though you burnt the connection the fuck down, that there is still some strings attached to your brain. This person feels like they had a bit of a tactic, right? A game plan that they would tap into to possess, like, you know, your mind and shit. It has already come out for you. Like, what? Why do people be so shocked? I feel like this is somebody who is not able to wrap their brain around no longer having access to your actions. Because I feel like this is somebody who had a lot of influence in the connection. You trusted them. So because you trusted them, you also believed them when they said certain things, which then led you to do certain things for them or possess certain actions towards them and certain energies towards them that was unwarranted and undeserving. Yeah, so this is definitely somebody who may possibly be getting a taste of their own medicine. Only, I don't think that that's the case at all. I don't feel like you're focused on this person. Can I be honest, right? Like, I don't feel like you're focused on this person, but because they can't get you out of their mind, they feel like you're doing what they were doing. Like, now you're playing mind games. Now you have me addicted, right? Yeah, told you. This is very suspicious, guys. This is sus. Okay, something is being, somebody is being shady. Something is most certainly hidden, okay? There is reason to be skeptical. This person wasn't trustworthy before, but for some odd reason, I just believe that this person thinks that you're the same person. So they're stupidly using the same tactics to re-engage with you and in their mind to fix this. That's what they're talking about. When they say, I can fix this, it's not what we were thinking initially. Okay? No. Oh no. That would be too much like regular, you know? Smart. Be too much like common sense. Non-toxic. It would be too much like that. This person feels like they need to fix this, and the way that they're going to fix this is by regaining access to those cords that they left on your brain. Who told them that they had that much control? Because I definitely feel like you were acting outside of yourself. I already said that, right? So I'll give them that. That is true, y'all. Okay, you were doing things in this connection that you would not have done before and that you will not ever do again. You were acting outside of yourself. This may have been a codependent relationship. Please let me know if I'm onto something in that reference. Maybe there was a bit of a codependency here. Trauma bonding, if you will. Because there were some traumatic things that occurred in this connection, yet you could never explain why you were always willing to give another shot or why you were always willing to thug it out. Make it work. You may have had times where you did try to release yourself from this, but there was an addictive quality about this relationship. That's why it's giving me trauma bond, like roller coaster, like you were almost addicted to the extreme highs, extreme lows. And when you would try to disconnect yourself, you couldn't explain why, but you always felt the need to want to go back. You always felt like a pull. This person shitted all over you. You just always felt like a pull. Or something's missing, or something feels off. Those were the withdrawals. This was a very addictive connection. This person is still going through withdrawals. And their way to fix that is to, you know, is to re-intoxicate your energy, especially if you've already healed or if you're in the process of doing so. Because I do get the idea that things have changed, especially with this Shook card. The addictive quality of this connection, like I said, had both of you returning to one another. There's something about either them not being able, them returning to nothing, right? Because you burnt it the fuck down. Yikes. Or them waiting for you to return and fix this. Ciao. We have blue moon. The impossible is possible. Boy, aren't they optimistic? Yeah, it says someone so rare, you better be lucky. It says don't miss your chance, a once in a lifetime opportunity. This person is mistaking this addiction for a soulmate connection, soul contract. Okay, they may try to use your verbiage on you. Right? You are awakened, especially if you're here and you have tapped into your spirituality. You are more and more every day. Kudos to you for that, for sure. And it's helped you expand your perspective, and that is why you burnt this shit down. You started to get a real clear vision of what you were operating with, right? Like what you was working with here. It hurts so good. That's what I just heard. Wow. That's some toxic shit for real. That's that addictive quality, you know? I feel like you shaked your habit. You burnt it down. You stopped cold turkey. It hurts so good. So this was a connection that, like I said, extreme highs and lows for sure. The pain was also pleasure. Remember to take what resonates with you guys, right? If it doesn't resonate, leave it for whoever it's for, okay? Whoever it's for, just leave it for them. But, you know, I'm hearing these phrases. I feel like if that resonates with you, that's something that you would totally understand, because it's not logical, it's not understandable. Only the person it resonates for would be able to see where I'm coming from. See? Heartbreak. Yeah, for sure. Lightning. And girl talk. So gender doesn't matter. I feel like you have a pretty good support system, or you will, right? Don't be so prideful that you don't lean in and get support from your friends and your family. Because there's still a bit of a tempting energy here, right? I don't feel like you're ever going back. You burnt it, so there's nothing to go back to, okay? For something to burn, it's giving me the energy of regeneration and death card energy. And after the death, things are never the same. No people are the same. Everything has changed. Everything. And that's what this is all about, okay? It was a sudden change also. I feel like you just decided one day that you were done being addicted to this. And it came out of the blue. And it shocked the shit out of this person. They may have called your bluff for a little while and thought, oh, you'll be back, you know, you'll be back. Until they started going through withdrawals. They've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And then when they noticed that they was waiting, it's like, hold up. Where you at, though? And so that's what this girl talk card is really gearing you towards, kind of leaning on whoever you deem as a strong support system or your closest allies to help you move on, right? Try to lean into being happily self-sufficient, okay? Because there was a period of codependency here. This was painful, guys. Very, very painful. And I feel like it doesn't matter how long this relationship was, it had time to do a lot of damage, right? There's a level of abuse here. I wouldn't go as far as saying there's physical abuse, but there's definitely a level of emotional, verbal, mental abuse, okay? Which pisses me off. The codependency and addictive quality kind of misconstrued the mind games that this person was playing, right? Because you most certainly are not going to sit around and tolerate mind games willingly. Like, where they do that at? That's not even how you're very smart. This person is clever though, you guys, okay? Charismatic, clever, attractive. You know, the shit that they're a beautiful liar, you know, the shit coming out of their mouth, you almost can't even hear it correctly because they're so pretty, right? Only take that if it resonates. There's a quality to these mind games that gave you like hope or something, you know? Yeah, it could have been an outright lie. An omission, half a lie, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like at some point you stop listening to yourself, guys. See, I just got kind of silent there. I feel like at some point you silenced yourself. Was it like some sort of cognitive dissonance? I think that's what it's called, right? Cognitive dissonance, where you convince yourself that you didn't want it anyway, right? Like, okay, I don't have a healthy relationship, but who wants the perfect love story anyway, right? Quoting Beyonce and shit. All relationships have problems, you know. This is just the ebbs and flows. We'll get into a groove. He said he was going to do this. She said that was her last time. It's like you talking yourself out of your own thoughts and intuition is what I'm feeling. And this, depending on how long it went on that way, left you in a state of almost losing yourself, right? Not completely. But after this connection, you almost didn't even know who you were anymore. Damn. Yeah, you were like a stranger to yourself. Lots of second guessing or questioning yourself. Over analytical, right? Like overthinking. Over critical. You know? Of yourself. Are you still in that energy? Please say it ain't so. Please say it's not so. So I feel like you are actively making your way through the steps of grievance. Okay. Relationships can be some of the hardest shit to grieve over because it is a death. It's a death. And the person is still breathing and living on this earth. And you still have to grieve it, right? Even knowing that, you know, they're still here. So I get it. I totally get it. So please be patient with yourself, depending on where you are in this journey, of course. I feel like things are going to definitely start looking up. Your perspective needs to change a little bit, okay? We have the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like your efforts towards regaining your power, regaining your self-respect almost, okay? Because I feel like you didn't respect your thoughts, your intuition, your wants. You put them to the wayside for the sake of this. Sorry about that, guys. My the battery went dead. Running my mouth out. Okay. For the sake of prolonging, right? Like that break. And it wasn't just a break. It was like a shatter. Shattered into little teeny weeny pieces. You may not even feel like it's put back together properly, right? It's a everyday thing. It's a continuum. You are continuing to work on this. Yeah, so that would have been the prolonged period. It's almost as if you didn't want to experience the withdrawals of releasing this person, withdrawals of a relationship. Yeah. And then one day, right? Like it feels sudden. It was a sudden change, shock, horror, awe. Very shocking news. It was like you had an epiphany, right? And you just ripped the band-aid. Like, I mean, you just slashed it, burnt it by. And is it safe to say that you've come to realize that after getting over the initial, like, sting, you like, girl, it's more than a sting. The fuck? Didn't you just say million, billion pieces? Yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Got it. After that initial gut-wrenching pain, that better, right? Gut-wrenching. 10 of Swords. You come to find that this was the better route. You have opportunities coming, you guys, okay? It does say a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I do believe that this is a reward, okay? Because we get the Seven of Pentacles that comes out. So the Seven of Pentacles signifies that harvest is coming. So clearly there's been work being done. You've been doing the work, and you are doing the work. Them not so much. And this is why the focus is entirely on you instead of on themselves. Okay, so I feel like as hard as it might be, just depending on where you are in the healing process, of course, they are yielding you to lean into more fun. What do you consider fun? Like some things that you may have desired to do that you might have put on the back burner, right? Because all of your energy was being depleted. So, yeah. You had no bandwidth to do shit that you actually wanted to do because you were too busy holding yourself together during this shit. So now's the time, right? To take stock of the things that you've always wanted to go towards, you've always wanted to do. Don't forget the fun shit though, okay? Don't make it all about business, right? Living in the moment. So here, let's see. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups. This is the offer, you guys. I feel this person is also taking stock of what has occurred. They just don't have the vision. They are definitely very much still blindfolded to what has actually transpired. You have clear, concise vision in reference to what has occurred here. Yeah, whew. Devil at the bottom of the deck. This could be Capricorn for some of you. Also at the bottom of the deck, what did I say? Ten of Swords. I mean, yikes. This was painful. And I feel like you had several times where that Ten of Swords was stuck to you real good. You took this person back after a Ten of Swords situation. It's not a lie, right? Take it only if it resonates. Because, you know, they were controlling something in there. Guys, I do not like using this phrase, but it's definitely giving narcissistic character traits. Okay? Even the Seven of Pentacles is also someone who is looking over the situation, planning a return. But they're not the Knight of Cups, nor have they ever been. This may shock you, okay? This offer here, it's a declaration of love. It's somebody wanting to come in very romantically, very sweetly, saying all the things, okay? Now, please don't get down in them comments on my girl. I want new girl. I ain't go back to that, but girl, no. Okay, I got it, get it, but it's here. The fuck? And I have no doubt that you're moving on. I don't have any doubt. We have this blue moon here. You have a once in a lifetime opportunity that you are approaching, okay? For some of you, you are creating a business out of this heartbreak. It's something about yourself during this transformation that has taught you something about yourself, right? It's not only transformed you, it's kind of repurposed who you are, or giving you a specific purpose now. For some of you, you may have found your life's purpose, or you will be, right? Tarot is fluid, so this could be predictive of the future. It feels like a business may be stemming from this as well, right? That Seven of Pentacles card is screaming all kinds of energy, you guys, so please try to follow. I hope I'm not confusing you. I'm trying to say everything I hear. Yeah. It's like this level of pain is being met with an extreme amount of abundance. And I almost feel like you have used this pain to your advantage. Coins, okay? The bag, comma. Okay. So we have an offer coming, guys, okay? Knight of Cups. This person is going to want to see you in person. They will profess their love to you, for sure. They're going to want to have sex, right? Makeup sex. They may try to coerce you into that. That might be a part of this plan, of course, right? Because this person knows that they don't have your mind anymore. So the plan has to change, you see. There's still an addiction here. They need to get this addiction under control. This is somebody who's addicted to not just you totally, but possessing you. You like, girl, they never possessed me. In their mind, they did. This is why they feel it's broken. While you're healing, they feel it's broke. Like, come on. Yeah, this feels like a failure to this person. They feel like they have hit rock bottom. I don't feel like there's heartbreak here. There's not a whole lot of emotions besides like annoyance, anger, and arrogance. Yeah, see, Five of Wands. They want to battle it out. We also have the Justice in the reverse. So this person definitely feels like this has gone down in an unfair way. They do want, I won't say revenge, but they do want to seek justice from their end. And to me, it's in a toxic way, okay? You are protected, so know that, right? You are protected, okay? The only way we get into a bit of a sticky situation is by falling for this Knight of Cups energy. It's clever. This person is clever. It's a lover type of energy. They're going to want to go on dates. They may send you flowers. They may cook you dinner. They may send lunch to your job or have a gift sent to your house. Very extravagant, out of the way, romantic gestures. It's going to be very entertaining for them is what I heard. I slapped the shit out of them. I slapped the shit out of them. What you mean entertaining? We'll have new love in the extended, guys, for sure. For sure. This feels like a test almost, you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I feel like you're getting ready to be entrusted with a large amount of abundance here, specifically and namely in reference to your finances. This person is not to partake of that. They haven't worked for it, so you can't share it with them. And they're definitely pretty much the same. See, 5 of Wands and 5 of Swords. Come on. This person is petty. If you don't take that Knight of Cups, I almost feel like that's when the anger will show up. You know, that's the next plan. Start an argument, get you to step outside of your character, get you riled up and unfocused. Yikes. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Please be careful, guys. Like I said, for some of you, they're going to use the sexual route. Intimacy, sexual intimacy. This person finds you extremely attractive in like a creepy way, though. Do you follow what I'm saying? It's not like, yeah, it's in a creepy sort of way that they sort of obsess over you and think about you sexually and think about you with other people even. Okay? Wow. You'll never believe what I'm hearing. It's like a cycle. The cycle is idealization, which is this Knight of Cups. Devaluation, which is this 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. It's where after you take the bait, they tear you down, right? Invalidate you, pull those strings, and then discard. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Wow. We have 3 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. This person overindulges in everything. So you're not the only addiction that they have. You just happen to be the one that's at the forefront, baby. They're desperate to get this under control. You're out of control, is what I heard. You are out of control. You think you're gonna burn this shit down and I'm not gonna do anything about it? Oh, I can fix that. The only thing that will give them even a smidgen of power is entertaining that Knight of Cups. It's very tempting, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? Keep it a buck. We're humans, right? And there is no judgment. Wow. Okay, let's go over to the extended, guys, okay? I feel depleted at this point. I cannot wait to get to new love. We will have new love in the extended, okay? Because it's almost as if the only fantastic card that came out is future focused. Okay, so that is what we will be in the extended as well, future focused. But I will wrap this up with a cute little bow. Let's take a look to see what karma is approaching this person. Please come and get them, because they are out of control. The fuck, like, I want to know. Let's also see their purest feelings for you and this connection, which I feel like I already have an idea, but you know, we'll double check. Okay. We'll get a second opinion on that. Let's see what their next steps are going to be, of course. Following this Knight of Cups, what are their exact steps going to be towards you? I know that's the offer. How do they plan to approach you so that you can prepare yourself, okay? And you're not caught off guard. Let's also see the potential outcome, all right? Whether you decide to re-engage with this or not, it's free will, guys, and it's definitely no judgment. And then we'll see what is the divine really trying to open your eyes to in reference to this situation showing up in your life, right? Why did it all have to happen? Like, sort of like the silver lining of it all. I do feel like you've learned this lesson, but I just want to tap in and get some details for you. Okay, so you can give yourself some props, right? Have a little pep rally for yourself and celebrate the fact that you got beyond this shit. And then we're going to jump right into the new love message, okay? I'm excited about that. Your future message in reference to love and finances, because I do feel a strong pull towards that financial abundance and something that you will be growing, okay? And that you will be very successful at growing this. Let's take a look and see who and what is coming towards you in reference to this new abundant cycle that you're approaching. I also want to see in reference to your love, what is the personality traits of this person? Like, what are they like? Okay. What's their most attractive qualities and what will they find most attractive about you? Let's also see what their intentions are, which is very important. Their purest intentions for this connection moving forward. I want to know how they behave when they are in a committed relationship. Okay. Not that little lovey-dovey honeymoon phase. Like when we're in it deep. Are you gonna get too comfy, cozy? Let's see. Let's also see what the chemistry is like in and out of the bedroom. I want to know why they're single according to them and their exes. And let's see if there are any warnings that you need to be aware of. We'll also see what the potential for things going all the way is. What's the probability of union in the near future? And then we'll get your focus advice. Okay, let's see how Spirit suggests you yield the life of abundance and fulfillment that you desire in the least amount of time. And then we'll have our Ask the Universe read. Of course, well, I'll give you the floor to ask a couple of questions, but I'll have more instructions over in the extended for that, okay? So without further ado, click that like button first, as well as the subscribe button, and we don't have no time to waste, okay? I'm going over to the extended. I definitely hope to see you over there.